My favorite topic, coach perks. Okay, so there are so many perks that I had no clue about when I first joined coaching, because as you guys know by now, probably in this whole training series or this whole sneak peek, is that I didn't join coaching to like make mega bucks or anything like that. And I had no idea of the perks. So I already mentioned in the How Do We Make Money that we get free swag, which is amazing. I've gotten free samples of their products. I've gotten free t-shirts and tank tops and blankets and yoga mats and backpacks. It's awesome. Every month, if I reach my goal, I get rewarded with a prize and a gift. And that is just, to feel truly appreciated is amazing. But the other thing that we get is we get access to amazing speakers. So I have heard Shailene Johnson speak. I have a training coming up with one of the top trainers named Josh Coates. I have a call that I get to be on with Mel Robbins, who is an amazing speaker. I also have opportunities to work out with celebrity coaches. I've been on calls with Autumn Calabrese. I've worked out and high-fived Shaun T. And while I was there, the reason I was there is because I was taking trips. And so that's another cool coach perk is so far this year, actually within this past week, I have earned a cruise in March of next year, and I earned a trip in Mexico in April. And to earn those things because of my hard work and helping people is amazing. And to say I earned them means I basically pay for my airfare to get there, and that's it. All of these places are all inclusive. So that to me is just insane because, to have a vacation that's paid for besides airfare is a dream. The other things that are not so much material things, but some perks that have happened that I never expected was the camaraderie. I have met people from all over the world. I have coach friends and challengers and connections from people that I never would have met if I didn't start this journey. And some of these, and it's mostly been women, right now in our tribe, but some of these girls are now my best friends. And whether I coach or not, they will be my best friends. And I've watched them get married, and I haven't watched them have kids, but I've been there, virtually when they have had babies, and just, it's amazing the connections you make from this business. And it's such a positive environment that it's wonderful to make those friendships because everyone is really rooting for each other. The other thing that happened to me that I did not expect is my personal growth. In sharing my journey on social media, I was terrified. I mean, straight up terrified. And the more you share, the more that I realized that my story does have value and that I shouldn't be ashamed of it. I've gained confidence from coaching. I have gained positivity in my life from coaching. I have gained a more positive self-image. I've learned not to take things personally. I could go on and on about the personal growth that I've experienced in, the 2 short years and quick years, I should say, that I've been coaching. The other perk is that, like I mentioned before, is that my nutrition shake and my programs are paid for. So that's pretty rad. And as a coach, do you have to be in perfect shape? No. But coaching is the ultimate accountability. And I mean that in both physical and mental transformations. If I'm telling my challengers that they have to be positive and they have to be less critical of themselves and they have to, start to practice self-care and drink more water and find healthy alternatives, then damn it, so do I. And so it's really the ultimate accountability is being the coach. Now, does that mean I'm perfect? No. Mama likes her martinis and I sure do like my chocolate. But I help people find the balance, and in doing that, I've learned the balance myself. Finally, I think that something that it's hard for me to put into words because it is so powerful is the messages and the thank yous, the before and after pictures that you see. I'm gonna get teary. It is so rewarding because there are people that haven't been able to move, that have been able to walk without their walker because of my workshop. There are people that have had the best doctor's appointment, physical checkup, with their blood work, with their weight, with their oxygen levels, because of this workshop and because I decided to coach. There are people who, yes, they've lost weight and yes, they fit into a smaller size, but more importantly, there are people who have learned to love themselves and learned to hold their head high and learned to love the skin they're in. And when you hear those thank yous or you see those results or you have those moments, it's beyond heartwarming. I mean, it is so fulfilling and something that is so rewarding. And I know this is a long video, but you guys, the perks with coaching are endless. And I know that I haven't even touched on a lot of things. The opportunities are just insane. And to say that it is one of the best decisions in my life is an understatement. So, the perks, you can't beat them. You really can't. And I hope that you consider coaching, not just for the trips and the financial things and the free swag, because those are good too, but just for the feeling of fulfillment, because that probably is the best thing of all.